Welcome to the Triangle by 1891 YouTube channel, PBA TV, and we welcome you live to the KBW Gymnasium in Columbus, Georgia, where today we will crown a Southeast Division champion in the 22-23 Fall-Winter PBA by 1891 season. These two teams will leave everything on the floor in pursuit of the Southeast Division crown and a trip to the Final Four in Arlington, Texas. The Columbus, Georgia Vipers, no stranger. They are the back-to-back reigning and defending Southeast Division champions. And they are taking on the underdog River Region General team. The Vipers knocked down the first triple. Generals went 1-12 in the regular season, nevertheless had a playoff spot. Madison County Mambas dropping out of the playoffs. And then the Generals coming away with the stunning upset of the Dothan Snipers. River Region putting it together just at the right time. They have athleticism that can compare to any team in this league. So don't let that record fool you. Meanwhile, the Vipers 14-1, another stellar regular season. The same nucleus growing, the team chemistry throughout the regular season. And the Stars 8 again. And now they look to go back to Arlington and do what they haven't been able to do. Capture the PBA championship. First, they have to take out this red-hot River Region team. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the PBA by 1891 Southeast Division Championship game. Live from KBW Arena. We are already a minute 15 into this affair. As River Region handles. River Region with 7 players in total today. That's one of them right there, number 22, Corey Hall with the miss. Hall's out there with Isaiah Haynes, Jalen Smith, Keon Brown, and Terrell Hill. All mainstays of River Region throughout the regular season. River Region without Jerron Washington Thomas, the stellar big man for them throughout the season. Corey Hall mans the middle. That pull-up triple off the side of the rim and off by number 2, Jalen Smith. For the Vipers, Cortez Cheney going to the rim. They call that a clean block. Cheney loves to do a little bit of everything. That float shot is good. The ball inbounded now to number 23, Alquan Mendenhall, the three-point king. One of the most premier outside shooters. Not quite an outside shot, but on cue. He knocks it down. He'll be joined by Cornelius Thomas. Number 24, Anthony Daniels, guarding the ball. And number 2, the silent assassin, Darryl White. Euro stepping move inside Jalen Smith. This high-scoring affair already 7-7. No hesitation, Mendenhall 3. Missed it off the side. Corey Hall pushes it ahead for River Region. Smith, can he stay hot? He does. Jalen Smith. 1-12 Generals, once again talking about putting it together at the right time. They took out a stellar Dothan Sniper team, 117-104 to advance to today's game. The foul, the half-court line. River Region off to a nice start. The Viper team labeled unbeatable. These two teams did meet back on the 29th of January. Ultimately a 5-point win for the Vipers. But a 5-point win, not a 55-point win. Showing that even the 1-12 Generals have a shot today to advance to Arlington and the Final Four. That shot deflected by Cornelius Thomas. We have a whistle and a foul. So Isaiah Haynes will go to the line for the first 2 free throws of our Southeast Division Championship. Haynes, 9.6 rebounds, 3 assists on the January 29th loss to the Vipers. Cheney clears the rebound, pushes it the other way. It was a well-balanced scoring effort by the Generals to defeat the Snipers. Multiple players scoring over 20 points in that one. Sign of the growing chemistry for the River Region Generals. That's number 3, Keon Brown, leading the way in that win. Cornelius Thomas lays it in with the right hand. Haynes travels going across the lane. Turnover once again. Nearly stolen on the inbound. And it will be a turnover forced. Once more, River Region basketball. Haynes alone on the right. Picked up his dribble, kick out. Brown. Clean look for 3s. Got it. Key on Brown. And you must key on Brown, if you will. He'll give you 30 in a hurry. And steal this one for the Generals. Thomas dribbles to his spot. Pulls up, knocks it down. 14-13 Generals. There's the wrap up. And the jump ball. Do we have a foul? Yes, we will jump it up. Angela Culliver of A&T Sports. Coach and owner of the Columbus Vipers. Wants some payback. She's also the owner of the Dothan Snipers. And they suffered that loss. So we did not see the A&T rivalry championship game. For that, she wants to avenge her team. That 3's down. 16-14 Vipers. Baseline drive, pass deflected by Cheney. Down the lane, laying it up. It was DeMarcus Fannin off the bench for the first time, number 24, and missed it. Cheney from the baseline, Cortez Cheney. Cheney had 25, 5 and 6 on the 29th win. All-around superstar. Topping off another stellar regular season performance. But as this Viper team has won the last 2 Southeastern Crowns, they have something more they hope to accomplish this season. And that's to win it all nationally. They have a long way to go to that point. Any tough River Region teams. These teams going at it thus far. The blocking foul is called before that shot. Playoff intensity, a lot at stake. The winner will hoist the trophy you see at the scorer's table. We'll win the Southeast Division and we'll head to the Final Four in Arlington. We'll take our first timeout on the floor with 3:42 remaining. Vipers up 18-14. We're back. Ball on the left wing. Fadden looking for the steal. River Region takes it away, but they dribble it on the sideline. Columbus catches a break. No, it'll stay with the Generals. So a blocking foul called. Generals force another turnover. Don't sleep on the defensive ability and athleticism this team has. Hill misses the three. Brown flies in, lowers a shoulder. Will it count? They say no. Brown can't believe it. He thought he scored. So they call that an offensive foul. They can go either way. Well, that's a tough one for Keon Brown and this underdog River Region roster. Undermanned underdog. RRG. Corner three for the Vipers. Drive, spin, fade away by Fannin. Off balance. Unable to convert. Cheney drives the lane, rebound. Thrown up ahead. Hill fires. Things speeding up here. Thomas. That's how Cornelius Thomas gets a lot of his buckets. Easy leak outs from a forward pass. From a pass first forward. Like Cortez Cheney that time. Darrell White shuffles it. And Columbus now, their largest lead, 25-14. We'll take another timeout. You're watching PBA by 1891. You have a whistle before the ball is reinbounded. Another stellar regular season in the Southeast. Accumulating in this game today. River Region. Now the handle. It's Jalen Smith. Ball getting knocked out of bounds. Remains General's ball. Vipers pushing the pace. Generals will have to slow them down defensively. See how quickly the Vipers just gained an 11-point lead. And here they come again. Three for Cheney. No good. Fannin. Hesitation. Throws it to the corner. Smith now. Double teamed. Lost the handle. Brown has it. Back to Smith. Whistle and a foul. Bit of a lousy possession there. They will regain the ball, have another shot. Give them some more time on the shot clock. There's Corey Hall. Right hook around and in. The big fella, Corey Hall. Hooking it in for two, Cheney. Vipers slowing things down a bit. Cornelius Thomas. Deep baseline pull-up as the shot clock expired. You have to live with that shot if you are the Generals. That's not a breakaway bucket. That's a tough mid-range deuce. Generals inbound on the side. They go back in the post. And Corey Hall traveled. Feet moving faster than the ball. Generals unable to convert. Under 40 seconds to go in our first quarter. And the backdoor cut. And Thomas. Credit to the way he moves without the basketball. He gets easy buckets. 3-point shot around and off, put back up and in by DeMarcus Fannin. Darrell White blows into Brown, kick out. Left corner three for number 25 of the Vipers. We get one last shot before the quarter ends. That one will not count, and that'll do it for your first quarter. Columbus showing why they're the two-time champs. They're up 32-18 after one. You're watching the PBA Southeastern Championship game on Triangle by 1891. A 14-point lead for the Vipers going into the second quarter. Stellar communication and transition basketball. Rush shot by Fadden to start the quarter for the Generals. Generals shocked the Snipers. They wanted to shock the Vipers today. Columbus coming out sharp. Now the first deuce in the second goes to Cortez Cheney. Cheney looking for the steal on Brown. Keon Brown, the pull-up three, around and off. They force the off-the-dribble three. Offensive rebound. Corey Hall rushed the shot on the putback. Had an easy opportunity to score. Cheney dumps it to Thomas. He's got another easy deuce. Cheney drew the defender with the fake mid-range shot. And an 8-second violation called on Jalen Smith. I don't know about that one. So a bad start to the second quarter now. Lead at 18. The official using that shot clock to count down. They knew it was an 8-second. Darrell White. Every chamber is loaded right now for the Vipers. The Vipers are on the hunt. They are hungry for that third straight trophy and that third straight trip. Brown turns it over and then takes the foul on White. Officials gather. Not sure what they are discussing there. Was it the foul by Brown wrapping up White? We'll wait for the official's call. Intentional foul. So we have a flagrant foul. Guess the equivalent of a clear path foul? Darrell White will shoot free throws. And the Generals continue to bleed. That foul by Brown intending to stop the Vipers in transition. Well, they stopped them from scoring in transition. They gave them 2 extra free throws and another possession with the ball. And out of nowhere, the Columbus Vipers now lead 40-18. Early second quarter. Generals have to turn this around before this gets ugly. Mendenhall, tough shot. Are you kidding me? Alquan Mendenhall. The face on that General player tells the entire story. Generals number 13. Missed it, Cheney. Pushing up the floor, lays it in. And he has something to say afterwards. Cortez Cheney over Isaiah Haynes. Fannin drives right, flips it up and in. They needed a deuce. And DeMarcus Fannin ultimately with the bucket. Darrell White, one-on-one with Brown, takes him to the lane, and he'll go to the line. All that separation on the floor. Gives the quiet assassin another trip to the free throw line. He got the last 2 for free. Now he's in rhythm, so expect 2 more from the 2-time PBA by 1891 All-Star and the former All-PBA third team. We will see what honors these Vipers have earned for this season when they're announced. Sure to see more All-PBA announcements in the coming weeks. Jalen Smith gets a high screen, and he dribbled it off his knee. Vipers backup big man Jason Seipels stepping up, and ultimately forcing the turnover. Number 7, the 6'8" Jason Seipels. Mendenhall, corner 3. Bannon, rebound and push. Drives to the middle, goes right-handed again. Players are down. And we have an offensive foul on Fannin after the cross-body landing on Anthony Daniels. (46-20) Vipers. Mendenhall. Seipels tries a 3. Left it short. Oh. Cheney and Haynes. A bit chippy there. Haynes unhappy after Cortez had something to say a few possessions ago. And now the blatant basketball throw off of him out of bounds. But done with a certain flair. And Cortez didn't like it. It's playoff basketball here. And now Cheney with the steal. Cortez leaves it short. Would have been bad news for Isaiah Haynes, but he recovered. Bannon. Air ball, rebound, then strips. Smith has it. He's in a crowd of players. Cortez, oh, he slams into the wall. landing on a young fan after the rebound throw, but he was pushed. How about the effort of Cortez Chaney? Thus far in the first half, young man appears to be okay on the bench, and we will continue. Darrell White gets a double screen. White driving left, throws it away. Opportunity for the Generals. Mendenhall strips him, but a foul. The explosive number 13 of the Generals will go to the line to shoot his first deuce. Generals down now, but not out. They force turnovers, using their athleticism like they did early in the first. They can chip away a 10-point run. They will still have life in this game. Still 5 minutes left in the first half. Chaney, a long deuce. Missed it. Daniels, the rebound. He's blocked. But Chaney's got a hand on the ball again. Chippy fight for the ball. Scrappy. Hustle. And they are leaving it all on the floor, like we said they would. More confusion. What team should be in possession of the ball right now? We'll take immediate timeout. Vipers in full control in the first half. 46-21. Cortez Chaney. An all PBA first teamer. He has some extra distractions in the crowd to deal with. So he has to shoot his second free throw. He misses them both. Fannin. Out. Jalen Smith on the left wing gets a screen, then gets another. Still going one-on-one. Mendenhall has played terrific on-ball defense thus far. Shot clock was winding down. Three-pointer off by Fannin. And Ryan Moody checks into the game for the first time. Big man goes to work. Can't finish. Seipels keeps it alive. Right hand hook. Shot high. Shot fundamentally, and it's a deuce for Jason Seipels. River Region without some of that depth. They're having trouble getting those defensive rebounds. Seipels with the swat. A big man lineup, Jason Seipels and Brian Moody. Seipels protect the rim. Moody score in the post. Like the combination. Brian got a hand on the ball. Hill all the way back. Throws up a wild shot, but a foul. Will it be in the act of shooting? Will the former PBA dunk contest participant get two at the line? He will. River Region General, some of the players still frustrated about something. playoff atmosphere at the KBW Gymnasium. No free throws for Hill. It's a side out of bounds. And another quick whistle. Perhaps a travel now called on the Generals, and once more it's now the Vipers. Cheney calling the shots. Shot clock at 13. High screen on the right wing from Moody. Haynes stays through it. Seipels gets tripped up, nothing called. Generals ahead and they throw it away. Another opportunity lost for the underdog River Region Generals. Cheney. Mariah Moody, this is his wheelhouse. Facing up, will he take the shot? Spins around, lays it up, lays it in, and the foul. Mariah Moody. Number one post option on the Vipers. Perhaps one of the best post options in the league. Instant offensive energy off the bench all season long. For multiple seasons now, Mariah Moody converts with a sweet free throw release. It's now a 31-point lead in the first half for the Columbus Vipers. They are in pursuit of a third straight Southeast Division championship. They're still a long way from that. 1-3 goes down for the Generals. They needed one from that distance. Mendenhall. Always respected as a shooter by the defense. Without give him an option to get to the rim. River Region needs to help. Jalen Smith drives. You see the help defense coming from Seipels. Generals need to emulate that on their end. Mendenhall. He gave you the layup. Now he gives you the three. Two-time All-Star and the three-point king. Another stop. Jason Seipels. Great energy by Seipels. His few minutes of play. Terrell Hill takes it away. Hill switches hands in midair. The ultra-athletic Terrell Hill. If the Generals can rip off a few more of those, give them hope in the second half. Cheney, he's got options. He pulls up and hits it. Generals need to adjust defensively. This is only a one-game series. Single-game elimination playoffs. No room for error. The offense is starting to go again. That time. All 4 out of 5 were in the lane. What you like to see from the Generals. Corey Hall hits the shot. (59-32) your official score. Mariah Moody going to work on Hall. Barrels him over an offensive foul. Corey Hall holding his ground, moving his feet, absorbing the contact. Generals forcing stops again, but they gave up a large run. They will have to shock the world to make up for the ground they've lost in this first half. .52 seconds remaining in your first half. PBA by 1891 Southeast Division Championship game. Another 3 by the Generals. (59-34). They go back to Moody. Double teams there. He goes the other way. Ryan, the right-hand lay. Gotta force it out of his hand sooner. Moody comes out to defend the perimeter. Straight on 3. Haynes falls to the ground. Jason Seipels had a hand on it as well. Vipers, final possession of the first half. Can they cap off? It's Cornelius Thomas. Right place, right time again. And that will end your first half. The defending champions dominate. They're up by 29. We got 20 more minutes of action to come on the PBA by 1891 YouTube channel.
Good handle. What a shot. Breakaway dunk.
We welcome you back to the third quarter. PBA by 1891 Southeast Division Championship game. Columbus, Georgia Vipers celebrating Anthony Daniels and Alquan Mendenhall at halftime. The framed jersey ceremony. Mendenhall misses the 3 to start the second. A straight on 3. But Darrell White is no good. River Region has 29 points to make up. With easy deuces like that they have defined this championship game. Vipers full court pressing. They will not take their foot off the pedal until they've arrived in Arlington. Corner triple, air ball. By Terrell Hill. Cheney spins all the way, but he missed it. Keon Brown. Smith rejected by Seipels. The 3-point king, Mendenhall. The bounce on that man's jump shot. They are ringing. Haynes lays it and off. And Sharon King dishes it to, wow, Cornelius Thomas. Anka's getting buckets. The 36-point lead. Down to 34 on the drive and finish by Brown. River Region down by as many points as they've scored thus far. Difficult to define what they could do. They're going to need a 20-0 run to make this a game again. The way the Vipers are moving the ball, shooting the ball, and defending the ball gives the Generals a pretty steep hill to climb. Seipels sends Smith to the floor. He'll make him earn them. Jalen Smith. Smith was the second leading scorer in that January 29th loss. And we mentioned earlier that was a 5-point loss for River Region. Few players there were missing in that game. As we mentioned, Jerron Washington Thomas, Eugene Washington. They combined for 24 points in that loss. Smith misses 70-37. You're the Vipers. You want to take your time and get quality shots on every possession, but wind down that shot clock. You don't want anyone to get injured. You're going to need everybody to win this championship. Cheney to miss, scoop pass ahead. Corey Hall. Deep ball short. Seipel stays straight up. Tapped out to Thomas. Crowd got quiet, expecting a dunk from Unk. He lays it in lightly. Corner three by Haynes off. And Cheney, who's had a hand on the ball. And nearly every possession pulls a deep triple. Seipels try to tap it in. Not the possession you'd want for Columbus. Save those kind of possessions for the fourth quarter. You never know what can happen in a game like this. You don't want to give up a quick 15 points. Another quick triple by the Vipers. Another quick triple by the Vipers. They miss it. Hall. Alley-oop upstairs. A little too far back for Isaiah Haynes. It's been a rough outing for Isaiah Haynes. Frustrated by Cheney in the first half. Perhaps still upset. So we'll have a jump ball between the 6'8 Seipels and the guard, Jalen Smith. Look at Smith. Smith running. He knew he had no chance. He tried to run where Seipels tapped the ball. All smiles for Smith, despite the large deficit. Generals in the first 5 minutes of this game were outplaying the Vipers. Columbus settled in their home gym, KBW. They are now in position for a dominant win. Still 15 minutes in regulation to play. Cheney throws up the wild shot. And I'll tell you what, the more that the Vipers continue to shoot quick shots, the more of an opportunity River Region has to pull off a large, stunning comeback. Brown had a good look, missed it, got it back and scored. Pressure by the Generals now. For the Vipers, Marcel Hawkins out there for the first time. Provide more size off the bench. Set hard screens. Sharon King. Here comes Unk. A hard, dangerous foul by Corey Hall. The angle at which he collided with Cornelius Thomas. And we will take a timeout. Vipers in full control. You're watching the Southeast Championship game on Triangle by 1891. .450 remaining in the third. And a baseline inbounds for Cortez Cheney. Pass deflected. Darrell White pressured by Jalen Smith. White spins around it, ultimately turns it over. Smith ahead, pulls the mid-range shot. Missed it. Haynes. Oh, he missed it. Point blank range. Blocked from behind, but a foul. Isaiah Haynes will go to the line. Not a clean one, but he stayed with it. And he'll shoot 2. A rough divisional championship game continues for Isaiah Haynes with one more at the line. Generals not putting an offensive player on the right line. They want to stop transition points. Those transition buckets crushed them in the first half. Hawkins flies in. He's stripped away. Stolen by Brown. Generals back to forcing some turnovers, but can they convert? Haynes finally with the field goal. Lead at 28. Teron King drives towards the corner. Tom's spot. Oh, he passed it right back to him. All buckets from Cornelius Thomas. Until that, that's a sweet give and go pass. And beautiful finish by King. Vipers going back the other way. Cheney steps into it. That is his shot. The middle distance jumper by Cortez Cheney. Haynes drives the lane, draws 2. A way to stop the clock and eliminate 1/10 of your deficit. 2 more on the way for Mr. Haynes. We encourage you, stay on the lookout. Triangle by 1891 YouTube page, and wherever you may view PBA TV, playoff games, the Southeast and South divisions, and eventually our Final Four. From Arlington, Texas, to determine the PBA national champion, Fort Worth Firm, looking to win that once more. So is this team, the Columbus Vipers. Haynes, the steal. Jumped off of one leg, and his one leg got hit, and he landed hard on his left leg. Dangerous move there. But Isaiah continues. Isaiah continues to cause difficulty for Viper defenders. Columbus already emptying some of its bench with the large lead. We're just over midway through the third quarter. As the Generals' limited roster, we have not seen number 5, A.J. Morris, in this one. So Viper's star player is getting a breather. The backups try to hang on to this 30-point lead. Kick out to the corner, Darryl White. Every 3 is a dagger to the heart at this point in the game. There's the steal. Cornelius does it again. Cheney lays it in. Nearly slipped. That would have been very dangerous for the hopes this team has. Keon Brown, straight pass deflected by Cheney. He is all alone. Throws it up. And Unk lays it in. You want to see him rock it back and throw it down. Very pretty regardless. How about Cheney and Thomas? with the steals. Oh! Answered Cham missed. By DeMarcus Fannin. I believe that's the second missed dunk in the game for the Generals. There's one aspect that they are missing, Jaron Washington Thomas. High flyer, the great outside shot. They are missing that young fella today. Down big in the divisional championship. Bad pass there to the corner. It's Dre Brown, number 10 in the game for the first time. There's a defender on the ground. Hawkins rebound, lays it up, and lays it in. This one's starting to get academic. The Vipers. Oh, blatant foul by Hawkins. Haynes will make his fourth trip to the line in the corner. Vipers have emptied the bench. Number 9, Brian Patrick. Out there, Marcel Hawkins. Number 10, Dre Brown. An 85-47 lead. Cornelius Thomas still out there. I'm sure he'll be taken out soon. As the division leading 14-1 Vipers have showed up today at the KBW Gymnasium. And they are up large on the Generals. Still 12 minutes of regulation basketball to be played. But it's looking more clear that the Vipers will be taking home the trophy for the third straight season. Turnover. Generals the other way. Haynes missed it from point blank, but it's laid up back and in. DeMarcus Fannin. Brown went behind the back, looking for Thomas on the cut. And that pass deflected, it'll stay with the Vipers. Hear the crowd upset with that. The first call. Official correcting himself. Hawkins going to work. Uses the size. Just missed it. Rebound Patrick. A 3-second violation after the rebound. A 34-point lead. Smith, top of the key. Drives right. Brings it around town, then finishes. General still playing pressure, not on the ball. Darrell White uses the change of speed to get a drive to the lane. Help defense was there, but a foul. Darrell White. This quarter had the most free throws of this game. However, the lead simply expanding in favor of the Columbus Vipers. White misses the first. Darrell White had scored 31 points back on January 29th. That's all forgotten about now. This is the playoffs. Keon Brown, right to left, 3. We have yet another whistle. Keon Brown. This one not officially over yet. We ask what went wrong. that late first, early second quarter for the Generals. I think they went away from their best player in Brown. Vipers quickly took advantage. The Vipers now far ahead, and they don't look like they'll be looking back on their prey, the River Region Generals. So a 3-shot foul. Free throw's not going down. Keon, he hit the early 3 in this one. Went a bit quiet after. Brown. Darrell White. Here's a left corner triple. Down. Cornelius Thomas. What a game for Thomas. That will end our third quarter. Columbus, 10 minutes away from being 3 times straight PBA Southeast Division champions. We'll have the last 10 minutes for you right here on Triangle by 1891.
Good handle. What a shot. Breakaway dunk.
Final quarter of basketball in our PBA Southeast Division Championship game. Georgia Vipers remain in full control. It'll be interesting to see who they will face in their Final Four matchup. I believe they lost last season to New Mexico. Blue Tails, if I'm not mistaken. Taking them out in the best-of-4 game. For the Vipers this year, I hope to make it to the national championship game. Oh, the big slam. Missed by number 13 of the Generals. He'll try it again. Throws up a lob layup to Brown. Keon, open 3. Now body language tells the story for the Generals. It appears they are beginning to wave that flag. And what's the whistle for it? Clock related issue. Generals have another chance. The loss in this game will still make River Region the runner-up in the Southeast Division. Quite the story for them, overcoming the Dothan Snipers. Madison County Mambas, talented team. Cheney's corner, triple, down. Anthony Daniels. Another assist for Cortez Cheney. One and done for the Generals. Cheney wheeling and dealing again, this time picked off. Terrell Hill met at the backboard by Ryan Moody. That's setting him down to the floor hard. KBW Gymnasium, beautiful floor. Where that basket stanchion is. Always giving me the heebie-jeebies. After watching the Paul George injury incident that occurred back in 2014. If I see players that play above the rim, I don't want them anywhere near that part of the floor. Isaiah Haynes has gotten his share of free throws today, but it has not translated ultimately the team's success, and River Region has struggled from the line in this one, missing the majority of their free throws. They've gotten to the line a good amount. They've missed 6 or 7 free throws. That cuts into this lead a bit. They're still down 32. Moody. Not sure why the Vipers are in a particular hurry, especially as they continue to send Generals to the line. Keon Brown, conversation with Sharon King. It's Marcus Fannin. Fannin also at 9.6 rebounds. Back on January 29th. He's made some plays today for the Generals. They have fallen behind large. Cheney knocked it down. Of course, River Region, the fact they even made it past the Snipers, something to celebrate. But with the way they played against the Vipers in their last meeting and the way they played in their win over the Snipers, you cannot expect a blowout like this. But the Vipers executed. Bottom line, they executed throughout that first half, knocking down difficult shots, gut-wrenching shots, soul-stealing shots, dagger jumpers, forced to turnovers, transition buckets. Cornelius Thomas and Cortez Cheney, the front line of that. What a performance by that duo. And they will now have 7 minutes of pickup-like basketball until they are crowned the 22-23 Fall-Winter Southeast Division PBA by 1891 champions. Rudy steps through. And a breather will be given to the Generals. 6:48 to go. We'll be with you there till the finish on Triangle by 1891. .6:45 remaining. Brown drives left-handed. Shot's good and one. Don't know why, but the Vipers now continue to send River Region to the line in the second half. The Generals were able to draw some of these fouls in the first half. Perhaps the game would have been slowed down and would not have given the Vipers such easy transition opportunities. But if you're the Vipers now, I would just give up the deuce. Give up the deuce and come down and take 20 seconds out of the shot clock and then shoot it. Mathematically, you'll have the win. Nevertheless, they continue to shoot within 5 seconds of the shot clock. This time it's Jason Seipels going in and out to the rim. Count it and one. The Vipers break the 100-point barrier. Just under 6:30 left in this regional championship game. Brown, the sides up dribble, step back triple. Missed it. Cheney. He's a hooper. (104-65). Smith missed it. Player was out of bounds. He'll go back to the kings of this division, the Columbus Vipers. Cheney, the handle. Oh, he lost that defender and was at the rim within one more dribble. Size and length and handle. Cortez Cheney. Corey Hall has been short on his shots from outside. Another attempt. I think that Seipel's coming out to contest that one. That'll give Corey Hall the opportunity to clean up the miss and finish it. Generals continue a slight press. That forces a turnover. Hall the quick deuce. Still a seemingly insurmountable lead. Daniels spins. Fires quickly. It's almost like the All-Star game where they start shooting half-court shots to give the other team a chance to come back. What it feels like when the Vipers shoot a quick jump shot. And when you're up by over 40 points, at least they were up by 40 points. When you're up by that many points, just give the ball to the guys who may not necessarily get the ball game and let them hoop. That's what we were seeing. As we'll take another timeout. We are under 5 minutes away from that trophy going back to its home. Smith all the way in. He lays in two. Trey Brown back on the floor. Keon Brown getting low with him. Brian Patrick. Patrick called for the traveling as the Vipers mostly emptied the bench. Darrell White and Alquan Mendenhall still out there. And Cornelius Thomas. It is a 31-point lead. Make that a 33-point lead. A 1-on-4 charge by Dre Brown. Keon Brown goes left-handed. Missed the shot. They fail to tap the offensive rebound. No, they fail to tap the defense. Oh, no. It is. It'll be Viper ball. General tried to tip that rebound out to save it, but just went a little too far. Generals come up with a quick turnover. Jalen Smith went down on his face. A 30-point game, that is the last thing you want to see. Smith appears to be okay. Baseline out of bounds. The Vipers did all this today without Jalen Robinson as well. All PBA teamer. The true test will be to get past where they have gotten before. That is the Final Four. 2 more at the line for Dre Brown. We're coming up on 3 minutes remaining. The Southeastern Division Championship game. Brown misses. Rebound, put back up. Brown finally gets the deuce. Left wing 3-point shot is up and off. Rebound. Not put back in. And a whistle. Mendenhall stops on a dime, pulls up, missed it. Baseline shot is off. Here comes the soaring number 13. That is his second massive rack attack missed. A glimpse of what he can do. Mendenhall. Perhaps the final cherry on top of the divisional three-peat for Columbus. Beautiful handle by Smith. Spin and swat. The ball out of bounds. 1:13:77. Vipers a minute 39 away from a short celebration. Mendenhall again. Don't do it to him like that, Alquan. Look at the scoreboard. Give up the easy deuce to Smith. Alquan, another three. Ho-ho! Alquan Mendenhall. And they could be up by 100. It's still damn beautiful. See that man shoot the basketball. River Region will come up short in this championship game. They have to hold their heads high for making it here. Redesign, regroup, stay together, and prepare for the next season. Nice program out of Alabama, the River Region Generals. That's a hard foul on a drive. Dre Brown. And the Vipers will not take. They won't take their foot off the gas until it's 4 zeros. They want 120. And this free throw there, they might not get it. Perhaps trying to send a message to the South Division. Are the Georgia Vipers. One more time for Jalen Smith. We'll stay with the Generals. Under a minute to go. Southeast Division Championship game. All slipping through the hands of the Generals. And slipping through their hands was an opportunity today to steal a trip to Arlington. It will not happen. It'll once more be this team, the Columbus Vipers. I thought that one was down. Darryl White, wide open, let it fly. Looking for that final cherry on top of 3 other cherries and 3 other daggers they've already made. Jalen Smith, and that's the kind of fault. You don't want to see that. 117-79, a player running straight towards that stanchion. Again, put down on the ground that hard. You don't want to see that. However it happened, however that contact is, that's the last thing you want to see right now. Now we got the coaching staff coming over. Smith back on his feet. You don't want to see that. And now Smith favoring his shoulder. And I hope that is the last dangerous movement that we see in this game. And this game is over. You don't want to see somebody break an arm or worse. And Jalen Smith still flexing that shoulder a bit. He'll take 2 more, perhaps final free throws of his year. And the ball don't lie. 117-79. Wow. Disrespectful by our fans after Jalen Smith takes that hard fall. Brian Patrick missing the extra cherry dunk. Terrell Hill gives something for the fans to cheer about. Mendenhall, all-star-esque. He missed it, and that will do it. Thank you for joining us in the PBA by 1891 championship game, and congratulations to our Southeast Division champion, Columbus, Georgia Vipers.
Good handle. What a shot.